Hey guys. Okay, so this episode of What to Watch is like a review about something that I've watched that a lot of us have watched from what I'm seeing on my timeline. We gotta talk about the Tiger King, y'all. First of all, what in the Sam hell? How do you even come up with a documentary about it? I have so many notes. Yeah, like when I was watching, I was just taking notes of everything I saw, because I was like, I gotta talk about this. So for those who have not watched yet, The Tiger King is a docu-series on Netflix about big cats, big cat zoos, and they're always like in little small towns off a major highway, and they have like a lot of exotic animals, and it's like a conventional zoo, not like the state mandated zoos, but you know, they're a little more lenient with like the petting and stuff like that. So on Tiger King, it's about this guy named Joe Exotic. First of all, drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. That's not Joe Exotic singing on them songs. He's lip singing. It's somebody else's voice. That is not him. And when he sung at Travis's funeral, that's when I knew that's not him in all those music videos singing them songs. Joe is a fraud in that sense. Another thing, the eyeliner. Is he wearing eyeliner or does he have tattooed eyeliner? The people want to know. But anyway, so it's about Joe Exotic and his big cat park, and he has a lot of fans that come and see him. He has a web show. He has all these things going on that generate revenue. And then this woman, Carole Baskin, is like harassing him because she's so against cub petting and making or exploiting these animals because they're endangered, but she doing the same thing, y'all. Carole is literally doing the same thing Joe is doing, and she's making so much money off of it. And she likes to separate herself by saying that she doesn't promote cub petting, you know, not pay to play. The fact that she has volunteers that she does not pay, that's cub petting. That's pay to play. They're only volunteering because they want to be close to those exotic animals. It's the same thing. It's semantics. It's word usage, wordplay. That's what it is. And she's just using the right verbiage. But she's doing the exact same thing that Doc Antle, Joe Exotic, and everybody else is doing. She's just calling it something else. And that's how she makes herself feel better about it. Because when Joe starts breaking everything down, that's how she started. She was literally doing the same thing. Then all of a sudden, she's the big cat rescue lady and she's better than Joe. No, you're not better than Joe. You're actually worse. Because at least Joe giving it to us like it is. Okay? But moving forward, also, skirt. Carole killed her husband. I don't care what nobody say. Carole killed that man and stole his money from him and his kids, and that's just what it is. She absolutely did, and I cannot be convinced any otherwise. That is literally what happened. But I think it's 6 episodes. Free Joe, man. I don't feel like Joe needs to be put in jail, in federal prison at that. Now, if they would have killed Carole, they was way wrong. You can look at Alan and tell he's a killer. And why else would I have you around? Because I don't want you taking care of no little precious cub. Like, I guess he a handyman or whatever Jeff was calling him, but he's a killer. He's a hired killer. That's why they brought him down there. Because if Jeff wouldn't have had him running on Carole, Jeff was going to hire Alan to kill Joe. Mark my words. But I'm like, I want to get a t-shirt that say Free Joe, because I really don't feel like Joe deserves to be in prison. Not 22 years in prison. I hope he's working on an appeal or something. But it's just, the Tiger King was crazy. So let's get back on script. So Joe has this big cat animal park. He has chimps and all kind of stuff, and he's beefing with this woman, Carole, because she's supposedly against cub petting and pay for play, and she's a big cat animal rescue. But it really is queens fighting, because Joe's the queen of all queens, baby. It's her and him fighting about who can do what, when, how, and where. And it's really not about the cats at the end of the day. And I think his campaign manager from when he ran for governor, because he ran for governor, he said that at the end of the day, they took all that money that they put into prosecuting Joe and Carole using to have lawyers, they could do so much more for the species that's in the wild, that's endangered. Now, the Carfax on tigers is crazy. There are up to $10,000 tigers in the United States that people have as pets, and it's only 4,000 of them in the wild. That is insane. People really out here having tigers as pets. But they put Shaq on blast, because Shaq in there, Shaq said he bought 2 tigers from Joe Exotic. So from my understanding, it hadn't always been illegal. Recently it became illegal to buy tigers in the United States, which makes sense if they're endangered in the wild, but we got tens of thousands of them roaming around in the little old United States. But anyway, they're back and forth, they're fighting, and then it blows up in his face because they end up finding out that he's like potentially hiring someone to kill her. Like the fighting went too far. But even like with freedom of speech, him blowing up dolls and, you know, threatening her online on his website, on his web show, that was a lot. And I'm surprised they let him do that much. Like, that was a whole lot. It kind of got uncomfortable sometimes. It's like, okay, Joe, you gotta chill. But he's absolutely right. I feel like they need to do an investigation on Carol. Carol killed her husband, and it's no bars about it. She is, especially since she has this nervous laughter that she does when she talks about it. I don't like that. What you laughing at? It's not funny. It really isn't. Let me get back to my notes because I have some key things that I want to talk about. The reality show producer, Rick Kirkman. So yeah, I think Joe blew up the studio. I do, because he did not read that contract, and that man, like you said, owned him and all that footage. And I could so see Joe Exotic being on A&E, like Dog Bounty Hunter, one of them kind of dudes, you know. And that show would have been entertaining because Joe is an entertainer, okay? Joe is absolutely an entertainer. I felt so bad for his parents because he literally drained them. He had to be on the job. Because my brother couldn't do that to my mom and daddy. I'd be like, bruh, mama, stop sending him money. The food off the Walmart truck. Is that legal? Then they said he was putting it on that pizza. Yuck. I was heartbroken when Travis killed himself. And the fact that I'm mad I can't remember the guy's name. The campaign manager was just sitting there. He literally froze. He could not move. Poor Travis. That's that methamphetamine. But when I seen John's mouth, I was like, that's meth mouth. His teeth was all rocked out. Ooh, and he's so young. Just, ooh. It's just too much. Too much. What else I got in here? I don't know if I would be able to bust it open and pet no tiger. You know how they kept saying, especially with Jeff and his wife Lauren, like, oh, you get girls with tigers. What kind of girls? Because that wouldn't do it for me. You get girls with tigers, okay, like, I'm not all hyped up about going pet no tiger. I'm really scared. And can you get that out of here? They said to go into Doc Antles. That's the one with the wildlife safari in Maryland. Admission is $339 a ticket. What? And that man was like, I've been here twice this week. What? Who? $350? Disney World don't even cost $350, and at least they got rides. I'm not going through. And some of it was like $625. No, sir. No, sir. I'm not doing it. Y'all, really, besides Joe Exotic, and it's gonna be my last thing that I share about Tiger King, because it's a trip. It's literally a trip. The star of the show was Safi, the girl who got her arm ripped off by the tiger. Y'all, that was heartbreaking. And the girl went back to work the next week. Joe said he was gonna lose his business if it had been Simone and not Safi. That'd have been Simone Exotic. That'd have been my part if that damn thing would have ripped my arm off. So loyal. And that's one of the things about getting with people who don't have much. they be so loyal because you just, you know, you saved them in a way. And I just feel so horrible for her. I do have one question too though. If all the footage burned up in the studio, where did all this footage come from? Cause they got a lot of footage. They even got footage of the girl getting her arm ripped off by the tiger. You know, where did that come from? I was kind of confused about that. But overall, it's 10s across the board because it's so crazy and unbelievable. So if you have not had an opportunity to see Tiger King on Netflix, please watch it. I know a lot of us have, and it is literally mind-blowing, but it was a good watch. I watched it all in one day, and I was pleasantly surprised because I was not expecting all of that. Okay, but it was good. So thanks guys for watching this review on what to watch, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao now. This is Joe Exotic.